Hey, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all something. A lot of you here looking for more money, more wealth, but I'm going to tell you something. You know what's the human currency? You know what's the human currency? It's energy. Energy, baby. I know you all high right now on insulin because y'all just had lunch. So y'all like a little do-do-do-do-do. But we're going to wake up. We're going to wake up. We're going to talk about some interesting stuff. I got very limited time with you guys, so I'm going to talk fast, okay? But I know y'all here today to work on your business, work on your wealth, everything. But health is very important. You are the vehicle. You are the vehicle that makes everything happen. If you're yawning at 3 in the afternoon, that's not supposed to happen. Yesterday I asked my staff, have you guys ever seen me yawn during the day? They're like, oh, yeah, that's right. We never saw you yawn. You're not supposed to be yawning in the middle of the day. Anybody here taking naps in the middle of the day? Cut that crap out. You're not supposed to. You think that's normal? You think God made you in the middle of the day? Oh, I'm going to take a nap. No, in the middle of, Monday, 2 p.m. in the afternoon, that's not supposed to be happening. You're supposed to be going. It's golden hour. You're supposed to be going. So today we're going to talk about high performance and our ability to live longer, and I'm going to try to cram as much information as I can in this limited time. All right? So what if you could live longer? Can you really live longer? Yes, you can. And today the science is here. It's called epigenetics. And I have the opportunity. I'm so honored sometimes. I sit down with some of the most accomplished people on planet Earth. They sit right in front of me. People that I've been like fanboying for years. And they're like, I get an email, I get a text message saying, hey, this person's going to go to the office. I'm like, no way. And I get to sit down with these people. And, me and my team get to take care of these people. And it's been amazing to see some of the habits that these people have. And I'm going to bring some of this to you today. And I'm going to bring some of the stuff that these guys come to us for us to do for them. So if you want to play at the highest level, you got to take your health to the highest level. Say high level, baby. Let's go. Let's go. So listen, old age is over. This thing's over, okay? It's okay. It's okay to get to age, but it's not okay to get old, okay? I'll say it again. It's okay to age, but it's not okay to get old. You don't want to be like, I can't move. You don't want to not move. You see what I'm saying? You want to be able to live your life graciously until the end of your life. It's not how old you get. It's about, dying late as young as possible. All right, so you start to see some people nowadays, like the Joe Rogans and other people of the sort that pay attention to their health. They're looking good, they're feeling good, but they're aging, and that's fine. But now you go sometimes to Olive Garden at 5 p.m. and you'll see a collection of just old people, frail and old people. You don't want to be like that, okay? So here's the thing: there's a bunch of new technologies in the anti-aging landscape, and it's evolving. And I just put a slide up here so you guys massage your eyes on some of the new technologies that are out there, right? And we're actually involved in some of these studies, and our company, Biohacks, which has been such an honor, because we do have right now the most complex epigenetic database in the world, meaning, make something not so complicated, but the most amount of data in blood correlated with the epigenome. It's a conversation for another day, but we're really into this stuff, right? And now you look at some of the top dogs in the world, and you see what they're doing. They're doing some really cool stuff, man. You look at Bezos now. Bezos looks better now than he did before, right? These guys are training. They're taking care of their health. They're doing the right thing, right? And they're not settling for a checkup. It's not about a checkup anymore, guys. It's about high performance. And I'm going to tell you something. I went to traditional medical school, right? And in med school, they don't teach us any of this stuff. They do not teach us any of this stuff. They teach us how to do a checkup, okay? It's damage control. Sure, if you have an acute issue, if you need to go to the emergency department, if you go, you have a trauma or something like that, that's a different story. But on a day-to-day basis, people are not really learning in med school what high performers are doing at all. And I'm going to tell you something. You see this? What's that? The Krebs, there you go, Krebs cycle. That's a little bitty, teeny bitty part of your biochemistry, baby. Look, this right here, you know what doesn't fit in here? Ibuprofen doesn't fit in there. There's no receptor for ibuprofen. Corticosteroids, SSRIs, all these medications that they're telling you that you need. You don't need that. You need this to operate according to God's laws and principles and use God's pharmacy to make it run. God designed this. God designed this, not humans. You know what God designed as well? Magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin C, your bioidentical hormones. Whoever designed all these medications and all this other stuff that we've been taking does not work well with this. And don't believe a word I say. I say this to everybody. Don't believe a word I say. Do your own research. How old is cancer? How old are all these autoimmune diseases? There's just more and more and more and more and more and more. We're getting poisoned every day, guys. We're getting poisoned every day. In 1970, 1 in 10,000 kids was autistic. 1970, it's published by the CDC. 2002, the statistic was 1 in 52. Come on. And now they just adjusted it again. It's 1 in 36 kids. Come on. Something's in the water. And I'm going to tell you something. This biochemistry here, you need to understand how it works for you to be able to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish that are on your vision board. For you to have that life of alignment with your wife, with your kids, with your wealth, with whatever you value. Like Marcus Aurelius said, a man is valued by what he values. So whatever you value, whatever the output you want to put in life, out of life, whatever's on your vision board, that, my friends, needs to be functioning properly. And it ain't about that Wolf of Wall Street businessman style. Let's pound a bunch of chemicals to keep going. No, because one day, that chemistry is going to bite you, you know where, and it's going to shorten your lifespan. And nowadays, through epigenetics, we actually understand which are the hallmarks of aging, what are the hallmarks of high performance. And I'm going to tell you something. You know how they say now, hey, actually, I'm going to tell you something. I'm about to educate you guys. You're going to be smarter than 99% of the doctors out there because you don't learn this in med school, and it's going to probably take a few years to start learning this. But this is science. It's all validated. And if you guys could look up a word today when you guys get home or whatever, it's epigenetics. You'll learn how to control your own biology, the biology of belief, of what you believe in. And I'm going to tell you guys something. You know how they say it's in your genes? Cut that out. It's not in your genes. It's not in your genes. I'm going to tell you something. There is no gene for cancer. There's genes that correlate with cancer. Okay? And of those, 1 out of 10 cancers is genetic, and 9 out of 10 are environmental, okay? And out of those 9, 70% are caused by foods. Think about that for a second. I'm just talking about cancers. How about anxiety? How about depression? How about all that other stuff, okay? That's all caused by imbalances in your biochemistry, intruders that are called toxins. There's a beautiful world, okay, of understanding toxins, how they work. And these toxins not only are slowing us down, but they're affecting our determinants of our biology, our age and heritability. And I'm really gonna mess with you guys. There's something called the imprintome. Look that up, imprintome. You pass on to your kids and your grandchildren your habits of what you ate. What you're eating, your kids will inherit the consequences of what you're eating. Think about that. Your grandchildren will inherit the consequences. Who's the lovely fellow? Good looking dude. I just met him backstage. Anyhow, fine, I don't need slides either because I'm inspired. I could go without the slides.
The wildest dream you have, those can become a reality with this business. There's so many people that are making outlandish money.
And I am really, really looking forward to joining you, all the other incredible Clever investors at this year's Clever Summit. That's right, I'm back.
So listen, hey, that's how you live your life. When things go wrong like this, you just keep going. Let's go. Whatever. Cut my slides. I don't need the slides. I'm gonna go over your time now. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. So let's go. Obviously I did not plan on talking about what I'm gonna talk about right now. So, clicker down. Okay. So, think about this for a second. You have a dead body in front of you. Think about this. You got a dead body in front of you. Why is the body not working? Just like a car, right? You got a car, it doesn't work. There's no signal. Same thing happens for the body. If the body's dead, there's no signal, there's no communication with the cells. What do? Boom, right? You guys seen that in the movies. Hopefully you haven't been too involved in doing those kind of things. It's electricity. So only 5% of people come to this world with protein issues, meaning that protein structure of the body's not gonna work, okay? And then the other 95% of reasons why that body may not work is there's an issue with the signal, okay? So there's gonna be an issue with the signal due to three things. Trauma, if I fall off this stage, crack my neck, yeah, there's gonna be an issue with the signal. My spine's not gonna work, etc. There's an issue, there could be a third issue with trauma, or toxins, sorry. There's an issue with toxins, all these environmental toxins, etc., that hurt us on a day-to-day basis. It causes issues like these cancers, etc., autoimmunity, anxiety, depression. And if you guys have kids at home, I urge you guys to check these pantries. I urge you guys to check for all these processed foods, natural flavor. How many of you have seen natural flavor, that term on your food? Say aye. Aye. All right. That is one of the most nefarious terms that the FDA has. It can mean a multitude of things, of which all of them, there's studies that are correlating with disease. Okay? So you go home today and take inventory in what you're putting in your body. You know how you're here building your money story, you're building your success story? So go build your health story at home. Go see what you're gonna do, what you're gonna change in your life, the eating habits of your family. I beg you to go in your pantry today, to go in your refrigerator, be like, get the heck out of here. Clean that thing up. So toxins can cause an issue with that signal. Remember, I'm still giving you the example. Dead body, why isn't it not working? Why did it die? Toxins killed it. Trauma. Ready for the last one? Thoughts. Thoughts. Stress and anxiety. Your stress. Stress is killing our country. Go, 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 go. And I'm gonna tell you something now. All these beautiful speakers that are here that I've had the opportunity to share time with today, they've been teaching all of us, I'm back there masterminding with them too, they've been teaching all of us principles, strategies, and just a framework of engineering to live a better life, giving us examples, telling us their hero journey, how they did it. I'm gonna tell you something. I just hugged Alex Morton after he got off stage. You guys don't know this. 6 years ago, with an MD behind my name, an MBA behind my name, I sat at Alex Morton's table. That's when he's like, oh, I met you, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm like, you don't remember when you met me, bro, do you? I'm like, we sat at a restaurant here in Aventura. I probably had $100 in my bank account. We sat here for some business thing, and I'm going completely off script right now. And I told him, how many people have you met that you had, thank God you paid for that dinner, and that person made tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars after that dinner. And now I get to share the stage right after you. And trust me, I was coming out of a dark place. I was getting diagnosed with depression, broke. I didn't want to be in the traditional healthcare system. I had dropped out. So, oh, you got an MD? No, that didn't mean anything. I'm like, this is not what I signed up to do. This is not what I signed up to do. And it changed, coming to events like this and so on changed my life. And look, God bless Cody, Cole, and Chris, man, for putting this thing together. God bless them, all right? Because it's through things like this that have also changed my life. And now going back to the thoughts, don't forget, we're talking about that dead body, right? Trauma, toxins, and thoughts. and I'm going into the final strategy here. These people have been giving you those strategies on how to live a better life and so on and so forth. You know what you're doing here? You're programming, you're downloading into your conscious mind what you want to do. And your conscious mind is where all the desires and wishes lay, but you're operating every day on the subconscious mind. 95% of your day, you're subconscious, right? You leave work, go to the gym, do I don't know what, go home, and you don't remember that drive, right? And that happens to me too. That's your subconscious. You react in certain ways, etc., subconscious. And you're being programmed by the narrative out there, and they know that. They know that. This is ancient. They know if they program your subconscious mind with the stressors, with negative programming, you're going to react that way when the opportunity comes. And here's the thing. You can take the blue pill or the red pill. You guys know this conversation, right? Now, here's the thing. When you fall in love, it's biologically proven you're taking the red pill. Bing, you're happy as can be. Woo, I'm in love. Now you're living 90% of your day in conscious mind, right when it starts. 90% of the day, you're in conscious mind. It's like you can tell when somebody's love. How many times haven't you gone up to somebody, boy, you in love? Right? That person, you can tell. When that person's in love, it seems like they have more output. It seems like they're doing better. But why? Because they're in conscious mode. But it starts to, you got to go back to your activities, et cetera. You start to go down and down and down and down in the consciousness, and there comes back the subconsciousness creeping up. And now you go into subconscious mode. And the crap that you're watching, things that you've learned at home, growing up with parents and whatever, it stays in the subconscious mind. So you have to have the ability to say, hey, I'm going to live in my conscious mind. I'm going to live in my conscious mind. And that's what you're here to do today. You're here to fall in love with everything that's been taught here. And I urge you guys not to go into subconscious mode. And how do you do that? Repetition, incantation, talking to yourself, putting yourself, having the consciousness even of knowing that you're constantly going back to subconscious mode is very important. So if you don't watch what's in your subconscious mind, okay, and the laws of quantum medicine can explain this to us even better, you're changing your resonance, you're changing your frequency. And quantum medicine is the future of medicine. You're affecting your epigenome, you're affecting your ability to live longer, you're affecting your performance. So if you don't change how you're thinking and what you're putting in your subconscious mind, your life will suffer. Your life of not only of low performance, but also longevity. Your longevity will suffer. You will be operating at a lower state of frequency. You will get things not done. You understand what I'm saying? So you programming your conscious mind is the best thing that you can do, and making sure that you resonate at a higher level. Okay? So when we step back and understand the things that are hurting us, it's those toxins, it's the thoughts, okay? And ultimately can lead us to a life of lower performance, okay? And I want to tell you guys, being that they brought the slides back, let me merge this thing together. All right. So these are some of the things that affect our aging process, okay? And there's a bunch of different stuff here: genomics, epigenomics, transcriptomics, etc. But all these determinants here, you can influence them with your thoughts, with what you're thinking. So spend time in prayer, spend time in meditation, spend time programming yourself. You guys are downloading programs as I'm speaking. You're downloading, I'm downloading, and you have to be conscious of this. When you leave today, when you start Monday, you know when this whole thing starts? Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is when this thing starts. Tomorrow morning, take that darn red pill. It's like, what did I learn? What did I do? And go build on top of it. Because like I told you, sometimes you're just, let's go. Let's go. And one thing I love is energy, guys. I can't stand being tired. I love the energy, man. So listen, tomorrow morning, you guys take that red pill. Keep pushing it, and understand your health is pristine. And if there's one action item that I can give you guys, because some of you guys have pulled me aside, it's like, what can I do? Get rid of the toxins in your life. Get rid of the toxins in your life. Don't buy processed foods, etc. Go to farmers markets, put clean stuff in your body, and you'll start to see your body operating differently. And I'm going to tell you guys, and I'm going to finish with this. Don't spend all your life chasing things for just a little bit of more, cars and this and that. You're not running out of time. You're running out of life. It's your life that's running out. It's not time, and you can extend it. Focus on that. Focus on your health. You have a lot more life than you could live, and you could live a higher performance life, okay? I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Hey, if you liked what you just watched, that was just a tiny snippet of the world-class training delivered at this year's Clever Summit, our flagship event that we had over 20 world-class speakers training at. So if you're interested in seeing the entire Clever Summit in its entirety, all you got to do is click the link down in the description down below and get your hands on the full training.